Okay, I got it. Everything worked out. Yay! All right, so this has literally only been, a few days in the making, and everything kind of went crazy. All right, so but the Lord is still good. The Lord is still faithful. So, all right, y'all, it is Tuesday morning where we get to just set the tone for the day. We're having our podcast, and I want to make sure that I have access to everything. My comments and things. All right. Okay. So, welcome. I'm Labrika Danielle Schaefer, and you are tuning into our live podcast. So we're going to join on Tuesday mornings. Listen, life has happened this morning, but we're going to intend to start around 8. We'll open it up around 8, and then of course we'll start at 8:15. And so I am really, really excited to just kind of dive right into it. The reason that we're doing it at 8 o'clock is more so just to set the tone for the day when we're starting with positivity and just good feelings, good vibes. Okay. So our podcast is broken down into 3 sections where we're doing positive Patty on the first half, where we really want to bring all of the crazy situations that is going on in life today, and we're going to try to see if we can find just a glimpse of Jesus. Okay, we're going to see if we can find a glimpse of positive, and we're just going to sprinkle some positive Patty on that thing. All right, and then of course we have our advice section where literally people have brought in their questions to me, whether it's a question of my own that I've reached out to for advice, or it's a question that has been brought to me that people just want to know, hey, what do I think? And so we're going to talk about that. Now, you can also submit your questions to Sweet Reverse and DM us. We love the DMs. All right. And then also our last but not least section, our everyday heroes, where we really just want to focus on people who are doing amazing things in the world today. And we have some good things. All right. So let's dive right on into it. I don't have eyelashes on today, so that's that. And if you are listening, thank you so much for joining us. So you can get in on the visual version of this on YouTube and Instagram at Labrika Danielle. All right, so let's dive right on into this, shall we? First off, today does start my day 1 of the Hard 75. Shout out to Miss Brittany Marie, my friend. I saw that she was doing a 75 challenge. And I said, okay, I'm going to join you, friend. And so we are joining. And so I'm overly excited to do this. And so just in case you guys don't know, the Hard 75 is you read 10 pages a day, you work out twice a day. One of those times has to be outside. You drink a gallon of water. Shout out to Simple Modern. But you drink a gallon of water. You're basically just really cleansing the body fully. And I was reading the Bible this morning, and the Holy Spirit took me to Lamentations, and it was just over and over how they sacrifice when something happened. Right. And this isn't we're just talking, but how they sacrifice when something happened, and it's just over and over. And it said the fat belongs to God. And I said, you know what, baby, you can have this fat, whatever fat you want to have, okay? Whatever that's not like you, that's in me, take it away, do your thing. All right, but that's just a little sprinkle for the day. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so first off, shout out to let's first shout out to SJR. So shout out to Miss Sarah Jakes Roberts, who is amazing at what she does. So I absolutely love the way that she created her podcast, and I said, okay, God, but I did not like when the way that the original version of it went away. So I said, okay, if I ever was to create a podcast, I want to have it in that sort of way, but with my own little twist. So we're doing our own little twist on this thing. All right. So let's jump right on down into it. So first off, First off, I've noticed that I don't know what it is about us. I don't know if it's like the spirit of jealousy. Don't know, but but I just want to submit. Miss Keisha Cole just recently announced that she is in a relationship. She's in a relationship with Mr. I want to say his name is Huncho. Want to say it's Huncho, but it's Hunxho. If I am mispronouncing this, I apologize. I'm not that good with people's names and things, but I want to be well. Okay. So Miss Keisha Cole announced that they are in a relationship, and homeboy, he confirmed it. He put his heart on that thing. Okay. And the people, I feel like they're jealous. I don't know. They're like, I hope y'all get into a relationship and it's not good. I don't I wow. The people are saying, I want more good music. Can you go get through a breakup? In the year 2024? I don't know. I don't know. What happened to claps? Are claps not a thing? Like what happened to us celebrating another? Is that not a thing? No, I don't know. Okay, well let's try to find some positivity on it, because the people have obviously been going in. And first off, Keisha Cole said, so what? Keisha Cole said, so because that's her man and she gonna stick beside him. That's what Keisha Cole said. So shout out to Keisha. Shout out to Keisha, honey. We are here for it. You stand by who you want to stand by. You stand by yours, okay? Because we all need love out here. So I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for the girls in the streets dating in these parts. All right. Okay. I guess what's that missing? Okay. So now I absolutely love that she is just giving what I feel like we want her to give. She's just giving unbotheredness in the world of bothersome, because she's just giving her. And I love that freedom for her. Okay. All right. So that's that on that. So I feel like that is just amazing all in its own. Okay. All right. All right. So our next session is the advice section. All right. So I actually had a question come to me. That people really wanted to know, okay, how can I take, so just in case you guys don't know, I am Labrika Danielle Schaefer. I am AKA the Business Bestie. One of my favorite things to do is to help businesses grow. It's my jam. It's my thing. I love it. I love it. And really simply because I think that a lot of times people have so much in their head, and when it does not come out, they get frustrated. And I'm one of those people where I'm like, okay, well, let's lay out all the frustrations, and let's say, okay, I'm frustrated in this area where I know there's better, but how do I get to better? How do I go from good to great? I see all the bills, I see all the problems, I see people that are dependent on me for their livelihoods. That's a thing, right? Especially when you have employees, it's a thing to make sure you're creating a space that's conducive for legacy, not only for you and yours, but for them and theirs. So it's a thing. But we're going to just stay on where we are. So I had a question that came to me that says, how do I create a space that's that is conducive, that is evolving and conducive when it comes to having employees? And so of course, I reached out to one of my favorite customers, and I always like to. I'm a question type of person, so I asked them a few questions. I said, "Hey, how do you guys create such a standing place, especially when there is so much movement and turnover of businesses in the area?" And create space. I love that because the employees come in, and whether they're working from open to close, they just absolutely love it. And they're co-workers with them in a familiar sense, right? But they go to the gym together, they go hang out together outside of work. And I said, I absolutely love that. So they created a culture that really just builds and fosters family and fosters a place where people love to be. And so I wanted to share that with you. Whatever you are creating, whether that's your family, whether that's a business, create it to where it's everybody's favorite place to be, because when it's your favorite place to be, other people are going to feel that, and it's going to be their favorite place to be as well. So that's that tidbit on that. All right. And our last but not least section is our everyday heroes. So I came across this story the other day, and it was my absolute favorite thing. And I said, I have to bring this to you guys. So let me scroll to the story. I am ready. I just have my notes all in a few different places. All right. So the year was 1978, and Mr. Patrick Mority taught his junior high school science class about solar eclipse. At the same time, the U.S. senatorial proceedings were broadcast on radio for the first time. So, can you imagine being in a space where they're just now doing radio? Okay, so this is the year 1978. He explained the science path into totality and would always highlight which eclipse would pass over their city, which was in Rochester, New York. He would tell the students to circle April 8th, 2024, because they were going to see it together. Year after year, he explained and promised the same thing. Throughout the years, we've watched the Berlin Wall fall, the world become silent in quarantine, and a Black woman be elected as Vice President of the United States. Mr. Mority still wanted to honor his promise. He created a Facebook group, hired a pizzeria, and ordered 130 pairs of Eclipse glasses. And he invited those same students that he's taught over the years about the eclipse. And those students came from all over the country with their children and their life stories. And before the eclipse, he gave the 45-year lesson with the same promise again. So shout out to him, because that is just such an amazing story. For 45 years, he held on to a promise, and wow. Wow. I was just blown away by hearing it. So shout out to him. It's amazing to be a promise keeper. All right. And our last but not least hero is a company actually called Heroes. These Heroes is a company dedicated to fully protecting and empowering families with disabled individuals. They believe in a community-centered approach for support and educational tools to keep the family integrated with society. They are an answer for families who don't know where else to turn by having everything needed in one place. They are staffed with clinical experts, licensed therapists, college interns, certified educators, and trained volunteers who all have the same goal in mind: to meet the unique needs of individuals with disabilities. So, shout out to Heroes and DFW. You guys are just our amazing heroes of the week that we want to just highlight. Thank you for doing amazing work in the community for the community. And so with that, I just wanted to just kind of bring a little specialness to your day just to start it. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. Until next time, I hope that you have an amazing day, an amazing week, and you were created for this. Everything that's in your head, honey, it's yours. Go get it. All right. You got this. Later. I love y'all. Bye.